What is up, everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood Spiff. If you've seen my videos before, welcome back to another video. For those of you who don't know who I am a dude with a camera and a motorcycle, and I make videos and occasionally take pictures of things. So this week I'm finally back on the bike for a video. I ride every day. It's just that I don't always record a video on the bike. And today I'm going out to a nice little patch of road that I happen to enjoy. It's almost like it was freshly done. And I'm taking you guys out there because, well, I want to talk to you guys about something. And it's been something I've actually kind of been wrestling with for a while. So if you guys remember a couple weeks back, a month or two or so back, I was talking about #introverted problems. But yeah, no, I was talking about things that people face and experience as introverts versus extroverts. And now I kind of want to talk about some things that I've experienced as not only somebody who's introverted, but somebody who also loves motorcycles and loves riding. And somebody... it sounds really conceited to just talk about myself on camera. I guess I need to get over that. But I don't really have... I can't talk about somebody else's experiences. That's not how life works. I find myself having more friends who ride or want to ride than those who don't and have no interest in it. It's not necessarily by dividend of riders being better than non-riders. That thought never ever crosses my mind. I find myself realizing that I relate to other riders better. Fresh road is to the left. This is the nice patch of road, by the way. But I find myself having more friends who have any sort of interest in riding versus people who don't. And this is even true for, you know, talking to people that I knew before I started riding. To me, it's sort of interesting to see how your life changes before and after motorcycles and the people that tend to stick around. I find myself having experiences where they know me from 10 years ago, right? They know me from like a decade ago. And I was young and virile, and the world was mine to explore, and the world was mine to experience. And in a lot of ways, I'm still like that. I'm still very adventurous, and I still very much want to do things. A decade ago, I was an entirely different person. I wasn't as experienced in the world. I wasn't as experienced in the real world as I am now. And, you know, 10 years later, I'll be more experienced with the world in another 10 years. But, like, a decade ago, I was an entirely different person. You know, I wouldn't necessarily say that I was naive. I would say that I was ignorant. I was very ignorant of things. And when you go through life and you travel as much as I have, or at least as much as I have, or you leave your home, you know, the place where you grew up, and you set off to journey into things, it changes you. You know, you become a different person. You become more of a mosaic of your experiences rather than just, you know, oh, I'm me, but I've experienced these things. No, you start to fold those experiences into yourself. Oh, the road's ended. Let's keep going. Screw it. I haven't been this far out in a while, so let's keep going. So when somebody like says that, oh, you're not the same person that I met a decade ago, to me it's like, okay, but I've grown, not in a way that you wanted me to, and not in a way that you expected me to. And it's the same for me. I didn't expect to be this person 10 years ago, you know, but I'm this person now. And I feel like a lot of people don't realize that people are fluid, and so are situations that they're in. Nothing is set in stone. Everything moves. And I feel like the people that don't quite register that are the people who stagnate and they don't change. And well, there's nothing wrong with specific lifestyles and specific understandings and specific ways of life. Well, I don't necessarily have a problem with somebody's personal way of life. I don't think that I don't think that it's okay to compare who I was a decade ago with who I am now. I don't think that's a fair assessment. I didn't know as much. Oh, cows, they're so dumb. I don't think it's a fair assessment of life experiences. You know, somebody had said to me at one point, you know, I hope life treats you better in the future. Okay, thanks. I mean, life has treated me pretty good the last couple of years. I mean, a lot of things sucked, but all in all, I got all the things that I really wanted, and now it's just time to start building on that. I don't like, yeah, I'm a salty motherfucker, and I'm bitter about stuff, and you know, I talk about the things that I don't like, but I feel like the other option is to talk about motorcycles or boats or music, you know, and it's not that I'm a one-trick pony, it's just that those three things are always at the forefront of my brain. They're always at the forefront of my mind. I'm always thinking about motorcycles, I'm always thinking about boats, I'm always thinking about music, and I'm always thinking about how all three of those can come together. You know, I started this whole YouTube thing because I like motorcycles and I really love camera work and videography, and I thought it was a great opportunity to combine the two. Because what else do you do when those are the things that you like? I feel like when I talk to people who don't ride about riding, their eyes glaze over. It's not like, okay, so you've either lost interest or I've completely or I've said some things that you don't understand and you didn't ask any questions. I mean, it's not necessarily their fault. You know, I'm not saying, oh, well, people need to pay attention more. It's not me saying that, oh, well, you know, keep up, Timothy, we're adventuring a bank. You know, it's not anybody else's problem but mine. You know, it's a disconnect. And it's okay for there to be a disconnect. It's just harder to connect with people when I eat, sleep, breathe, and shit motorcycles. You know, that's my entire life right now. You know, and this is the thing that I've stuck with the longest, is motorcycles. I mean, boats don't really count because, I mean, formative years and whatnot, and my dad. That is a whole other video. But you know, I talk about things that have sucked in my life. You know, I talk about negative experiences a lot. And to somebody who doesn't, I don't want to say to somebody who doesn't register, but the way I put it makes it hard to register. The fact that I'm trying to convey that there is beauty in the negative experiences. Am I going the right way? I think. I might not be. Ooh, I might be, actually. Come to think of it. I don't know. I'm gonna guess maybe. I'm gonna guess probably. Shit. But yeah, for right now, that's all I have for you guys this week. Stay tuned. There will be some boat videos in the future, especially once it gets a little too cold to be riding comfortably. Well, not comfortably. Once it gets a little too cold to be riding and to be able to concentrate on what I'm talking about. There will be a lot of boat restoration videos in the future, so please stay tuned for that. I'll keep you guys posted on what happens with me in school. That's gonna be a journey. I still have a lot of stuff to do on that, and I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to taking you guys with me to Florida. I think that's gonna be a really awesome experience. So yeah, stay tuned. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell down below. That way you're notified every time I release new content. And if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button and drop a comment down below with your thoughts. I'm really interested to hear what you guys think. Yeah, for now, that's it. Until next time, Spiff out.